So, Tyson Fury has come out in a recent interview and said that he's got 3 fights left. And they will be the upcoming Wilder fight, Anthony Joshua, and surprising for me, he's picked out Dillian Whyte to be his final fight. Now, we all know Fury says a lot of things, sometimes in the heat of the moment, sometimes tongue-in-cheek. Sometimes I think he says it's just to get interviewers off his back. But for the sake of argument, let's believe him on this one. Let's say this is what he truly believes. Now, I think the upcoming fight with Deontay Wilder, if he wins this, and my money's on him to do it, then it sets up, especially for the UK, a massive heavyweight showdown with Anthony Joshua. Now, Fury versus Anthony Joshua has to be held in the UK. I think the ideal scenario would be outside Wembley in the summer. I'm sure they can expand Wembley's capacity, but knowing the promotion and the build-up for this fight, I think the whole country will be captivated. Like I said, it'd be the biggest sporting event this country's ever seen, and I can see it being a fantastic fight. So if it is a fantastic fight, I can well see a rematch. So maybe Tyson's got 4 more fights in him before he finally hangs up his gloves. Now, again, if we believe him, Tyson said that he would like to give Dillian Whyte a shot, and that would be his last fight. And personally, after all that he's been through, all the ups and downs, I think Whyte definitely deserves that shot. So these are the fights that Fury has said that he wants to do, and then he's going to throw, not throw in the towel, but hang up the gloves. And if we believe him, this is what he wants to do. He also came out and said about Usyk. He said that Usyk brings nothing to the table, he's not a big name, and not a fighter that Tyson can get up for. So I don't quite know how to take that, because I think if Usyk fulfills his potential as a heavyweight and gets into the mix at the very highest level, I think that fight could be fantastic. I mean, Tyson's skills against Usyk's skills, that for me is a mouth-watering fight. But if it happens, it happens. Maybe Tyson's doing his usual, playing mind games with people. We don't know. But for me, that would be a fantastic fight. Personally, I think it's going to be another 4 or 5 fights before Tyson brings the curtain down on his career. But it's Tyson Fury, and as we all know, he marches to the beat of his own drum and does things very much his way. Now, the last thing I'd like to say is I've been hearing a lot of reports from Tyson working with Javan Sugar Hill Stewart, in that Javan is making Tyson sit down more on his punches to generate more power. Now, could all be mind games, it could all be a load of false information, we don't know. But for me, if that is the case, it's not a great idea. I can see why maybe Tyson feels that the last time he was on the end of a dodgy decision, and this time doesn't want to leave it up to the judges. But I think the best way for Tyson to win this fight against Deontay Wilder is to do what he does best. And that means punch, move, stay elusive. And to sit down more means he's going to be more of a target. So I'm not convinced about this. And again, like I said, you know, with Fury and stuff that comes out of the gym, it could all be a load of old tosh. But I would like to see Tyson just box and move, because this is what Tyson is great at, and this is where I think Tyson wins the fight. And I think this time he's going to be in much better shape than the first fight, and I don't think he's going to make very many mistakes. There is going to come a time when Deontay Wilder connects, but if Tyson's 100% on his game, I think he can ride those punches out. But let's see what happens. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to this fight, and I hope it's a classic. If you have any comments or anything you want to add to this, please put them in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.